Hey there! So you're considering starting your own podcast? Well, look no further than Le Studio Podcast MTL. We do it all. Regular podcast studio sessions, all of which come with your own producer. Helps take care of the back end so you could focus on podcasting. We offer solo podcasts as well, where as you can see, we can change your background. You can talk to the camera, maybe do product reviews. It's up to you, really. We also offer services including reel creation, some clip creation if you have a clips channel. We also offer extra editing services, creating intros, logos should you need it. We have a full-scale team ready to assist you today. Le Podcast Studio, Montreal.
Intellectuals in
Introduction to Destruction.
Hello?
Intellectuals in.
Intellectuals.
Should we all respectively announce
in.
who's in the room tonight?
We should do
I
it.
think you just did, Adam.
There you go.
Well, 1/4 of it.
Welcome, everybody, to
Hello?
another exciting episode of Intellectuals. We are with George Asili.
Hey, yo, what good, motherfucker?
Our,
Shit,
our
man.
regular here.
Shit,
We have
man,
Big Sexy
motherfucker.
Nick as well. And the one
We're so
and
close to
only
the
Needs
N-word.
no introduction, Guido.
Adam.
Adam
The one name wonder.
Allahu Akbar
You know what?
Jones.
I'll pull Guido up to the same level that he should be pulled up. Both
Adam-
Guido and I need no introduction because we're so well known.
No introduction.
And George is what? He's
He's very silly. No, he's not silly.
You're
He's
silly.
silly.
You should make a fusili, George, because you're a silly.
A person did that to me once and I beat them to death with my bare dick.
Wow. That's, I feel
He-
so
and he was
You don't
seven.
get charges when you're using your dick, right? Any
No.
other body parts you do, but not your dick.
You have the.
You're a fan of the polar bear.
I am a fan of the polar bear, yes.
Me being a xennial, as they call it, the Generation Xer. I learned a term today.
What's
so
that?
you like polar bears. So if I say polarizing Polish polar bear, it's called a what?
Alliteration.
No, it's a brain.
Explosion.
What was it? A brain fart? What's it called? The new term?
Oh, he thinks it's brain rot.
Brain rot. What is a brain rot? This is a new word that you
he
kids use.
associated that with brain rot, like the
Polarizing Polish people? Is that brain
He
rot?
thinks it's just like words, all words
That sound the same?
That start
What the fuck?
What the fuck is? So explain to me what brain rot is.
It's
Somebody Google it.
Adam, what's
it's-
brain rot?
It's when you're
Not a
watching
clue.
nonsensical shit on social media for too long when you're scrolling down. It starts to rot your brain because
So
you're not
that's a-
really getting information.
So that's an artificial brain rot.
yeah. But I mean in the
This is
wordplay.
that's why Adam doesn't know what brain rot
Yeah.
is, because it's actually
Okay.
rotted out from the beginning. Termites in the brain.
Wow.
Perceived cognitive decline, mental exhaustion, and shortened attention span caused by consuming low quality, high stimulation, or mindless short form digital content. Yeah, what I said. So you're watching a guy, was it like,
I thought it was like cauliflower cucumbers.
no, that's
Or,
that's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I know what a tongue twister is, but it
Polarizing Polish polar bears. Polarizing. Okay, here's an example of
Say
a
it
brain
5
rot.
times fast.
Here's an example of brain rot. Woo, woo, and that
you're
for like
doing
10 minutes.
you're doing hand gestures. When okay, so when Elaine is seeing the tire spin,
Yeah,
that's brain rot.
for far too long. If
Okay.
you're watching the tire spin while you
Yeah.
hear like insane clown music,
That's
like,
brain rot.
yeah, you're rotting
Or
your
when
brain.
you're mindlessly looking at nonsense. So basically, TikTok is
Well,
brain rot.
You have those videos of like AI, like this is what your bed would look like if it was made out of spaghetti, and you see like a spaghetti
Yeah.
bed, like AI.
Or,
It's just
this bathtub that gives you.
this bathtub that gives you pizzas forever.
Condescending cucarachas.
What
Yeah.
does brain fart mean since we've already gone over one word?
Well, I could tell you it's what you did in the bathroom 15 minutes ago.
That's right.
That was a real
was
fart.
Let the
Control.
record show Adam warned everybody not to talk about it, but in the elevator, he was asking for, is there a bathroom key? And we were in the elevator, so we knew that Adam felt a sense of urgency. Yeah, needless to
He said he
say.
ate 3 loaves of bread and
What did you have?
cheese.
3 loaves of bread with cheese.
And you have no
There must have been
tolerance for
something else
cheese.
I ate though, but I can't remember.
You talk like a 12-year-old.
So you had 3 pieces of bread with cheese?
With cheese?
Actually, I think it was a little bit more.
Little
The
bit
first
more?
time was 3, the second time was 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What did you
now-
wash that
I-
down with?
Remember, it's not
There's
like
a
I
lot of
ate
holes in
once.
your story,
We're
but
in
they're
the
eating
evening,
Swiss
right?
All right. So,
It was
but you
cheddar
had
cheese.
you had it was what they call a photo finish run to the bathroom.
Well,
It was turtling. He was
It wasn't
turtling.
far from that.
It wasn't
yeah.
far from that.
If you
And
wanna
you
get
wanted to make sure
technical.
we don't talk about it. Yeah, that's what
That's
that
not gonna
sound,
happen
that
given we're on the
Pantelis, that's what
intellect-
the bathroom smells
I
like.
just walked into the bathroom and
Yeah.
by chance I crossed Guido walking out,
Yeah.
and
And
I
he was
tried to
going
walk
to
in
the
one of the
stall.
stalls, and I knew
no.
he had left.
Yeah.
He had left his scent in the stall.
Adam's
Right.
Elvis has just
Adam,
left the toilet. That's right.
Exactly.
You
46
come back
pounds of
and all
colitis.
we talking about is your digestive tract. Tell us,
Still real to me, damn it.
Adam is celebrating something.
Play
you know.
the Undertaker theme song while Adam talks about his shit.
Adam has good news. It is spring break for Adam this week.
What'd you do? Oh, the children are gone?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so
Fuck
you guys,
yeah.
Kids are safe for a week.
Adam has a week off. So how are you going to plan what are you spending time doing?
Today was very easy, very relaxed.
Yeah.
Non goals oriented. I guess
Basically,
you could say. Well,
you rubbed one out today.
That's a definite.
Well,
Yeah, that's definitely
that's
you
a
did-
100%. He
you
just
didn't
he
drop
just-
the kids off at the pool today.
Yeah, you did definitely do
You
that.
do that.
So Adam rubbed one out, and what'd you watch?
Yeah.
I watched the movie
What movie?
Lady Boy.
The Falling
with
Down.
Robert Duvall. Yes,
Good movie, right?
very interesting. yeah.
Did you
Falling
find a
Down.
lot of similarities between yourself and Michael Douglas in that film?
I never thought about it.
No. Do you get mad when they stop serving breakfast?
I don't get mad when I go to a dipper and stuff is overpriced. So
No.
85
And
cents.
no, I
for
don't
the
get
can?
mad,
You
no.
got mad at a Korean guy in the dipper? What about that army fellow?
well, he was a bigger nutcase than Robert Duvall. So I mean than Michael Douglas. Excuse me.
Defense. Adam's perfectly cast in that movie.
Adam, name me 5 movies.
What genre?
Any.
Back to the Future, The Godfather. Ah, come on.
Okay, 3 more. 3 more.
The second Back to the Future, the second
All right.
Godfather.
That's pretty funny.
One more. You got this.
Oh man, we don't care about the time period.
Any movie. You're so close. What's the 5th movie?
Let's think of that really good movie in 2022.
You got Godfather 1, Godfather 2,
And then
back
a movie
1,
in
back 2.
2022. He
Fine,
jumped
Batman.
Batman.
Which one?
The first.
Fuck.
Wait, there's not a
I-
trick. Name a movie that I saw. I didn't see all the Batmans. I saw only.
Any movie. Name me 5. Okay, name me 5 books.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
that's tough. Okay. This is going to be harder than
Old
I thought.
Yeller, which you had to read in high school.
What's that?
What a shame what happened to El Yeller.
5 books.
Oh,
Name me 5 books.
man. Can I name you authors?
Oh, no, 5 books.
5 books.
How do you know
There's a
authors?
book
Name
called
5
Banker by
books.
Dick Francis.
All right.
That's
Okay.
2.
Okay, 4.
Wow.
You can't say Bible 1, Bible 2.
Quran.
Oh, man.
Wow, Adam, come on. 3 books. Come on.
Come on. What were the 2 books you named?
There's a book on hockey, The Defense Never Rests,
Okay.
by
Okay.
Bruce Dalbigan.
All right.
Which
Two
I
more,
read not
two
that
more,
long.
Adam.
Two more.
Come on.
2 more. 2
Come on,
more.
Adam. You know you can do it.
2 more. You got 2 more books in you. I can
The
feel it.
Shining.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
yeah, we'll take it. We'll
Yeah,
take it.
all
We'll
right.
take it. We'll take it. We'll take
One
it.
more,
That
Adam.
was
One more.
qualified as movie and book.
Yeah. Ooh. Top 5.5.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. You're so close. It's in you. There's 5
One
books.
more, Adam. One more book.
It could be
Come on.
any book. Any book.
Ah,
You can say any book right now. Go crazy.
You say the phone
Mr.
book, man. Let's get
Alexander,
it
come
over with.
on. One more.
You
phone
got
book.
Adam.
You got one. It could be any book.
We're gonna have to wait.
What's his name? The Shakespeare one there. what's
Okay,
it called?
okay.
Oh, Shakespeare.
Okay,
Come
okay.
on.
Lysistrata. I don't think that was
What?
Shakespeare, but There was a play called Lysistrata.
Lysistrata?
Les Estrada?
Les
La
Estrada?
Cosima, like the one that George Costanza wrote. Les Estrada? Don Quixote?
All right,
All right,
you
George,
passed
go
the
for it.
test.
5 books.
5 books?
Yeah, go.
You ready?
Go.
Okay. All right, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone,
Boom.
the Quran,
Which is also
the
a movie.
Bible, Moby Dick, Little Red Riding Hood.
Wow.
There you go.
See how fast?
See that?
Wow.
Now I have to do it,
All right, Nick, name me 5 Quranic verses. Go.
5 Quranic verses.
Yeah, let's do it.
So there's Ibn al-Bibin. That's I can't. I don't know off the top of my head.
I can do 5 stand-up comedy
But it
books.
reeds like the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I got
let's-
sign language, leading
Yeah.
with my chin, brain droppings, born standing
no
up,
shit. That's crazy.
fatherhood, Bill Cosby.
That's
Those are
funny.
5 comedy ones.
No shit. I read.
Yeah, Steve Martin,
want
Jerry
the Jell-O?
Seinfeld, Jay Leno's book,
That's what
George
I,
Carlin's book, and Cosby Show book, Fatherhood.
no shit. I skimmed through like one like comedy manual.
The really good one is
But
the
The
Steve Martin
Judy,
one.
really? I
And-
meant like the Judy something. But I read
Judy Bloom?
no, maybe I read
Bloom.
Running the Light. I think by Sam Talent.
Okay.
It's like a novel about a stand-up comic.
Oh, okay.
That was really
Hey,
fucking
how did
sick.
that Bradley Cooper movie do with the guy from
I never
Toronto
saw
with
it.
the voice
Never
from
saw
Arrested
it.
Development? There, they never did well with
wanna
the
s-
stand-up comedy movies.
It's hard to show stand-up in any format.
The
It's
first half of Funny People was good.
Yeah?
But then it became something else.
yeah, fuck.
But Funny People was decent. The De Niro one stank. Yeah. Punchline with Sally Field.
I haven't seen
But
that
so,
one.
you know, I went speed dating and I met a lovely Persian girl.
Name me 5 Persians. Xerxes.
Mahmoud Ahmadinejad.
That's my favorite one.
They said there was a.
That's my favorite
They
one.
said he died, but he said no, I am
No.
alive. He had to issue a statement saying I am not dead.
Mahmoud is such a tiny...
the guy in the members only giant.
Yeah, he's such a rascal. I love that
Yeah.
guy.
I don't know
well,
if you
he's
guys are aware.
alive.
There's a very well-known podcaster who's Iranian.
What's his name?
Gian Gomeshi,
Thank you.
Patrick Bet
Oh,
David.
yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick
yeah.
Ben David.
Hey, how about
Bets,
I want
not
to
Ben,
give a pat.
bet,
I want to
bet.
pat myself on the back for that.
I gotta say
Gian
something.
Gomeshi reach. Thank you.
Real,
Yeah,
I gotta
that-
say
that
something
was a
before we
long
continue.
time.
On my way here on the metro, I saw a homeless guy eating like a bag of like pizzas.
That was that.
And he was just like throwing the fucking
Rust.
yeah, he was throwing the crust away on the metro.
Oh, see, that's
I've-
the
I've
sign
never-
of a shitty pizza.
I've never fucking seen the most like
You don't
just
want that.
arrogant.
Yeah, he just threw the crust like this.
He's literally homeless,
And it was beneath him.
and the crusts were beneath him.
Good.
Adam loves the crust. He's wondering which metro station this
Well,
was.
no,
at.
You like crust?
you know
You're a
what?
dog, Adam.
When it comes to
My
pizza
God.
crust, I'm not Italian. I'm Californian because I'm one of those guys that'll dip it in the ranch.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Delicious.
but you know, there's
Makes
guys
sense.
named Guido, like myself, who
Yeah.
are arrogantly Italian. You know, those guys that say, "Well, this Tim Hortons, it's not real. This coffee." So there's guys that are arrogant with pizza, say, "No pineapple on a pizza." Fuck you. I like pineapple on
feel
my
like
pizza,
it's-
and I'm a pizza guy.
Yeah. Sam is probably the
Hey,
only-
what do you know what I like? You know?
I like it too, actually.
Pineapple pizza is the most famous pizza in Australia, mate. J. Surreal.
Hawaiian.
Real shit. Adam, name me 5 books.
The Catcher in the Rye.
Hey,
And Guido gave me a good idea, Mr. Alexander. We read this book in his class, The Great Gatsby.
Oh fuck.
yes. And how about another one, Adam? Off the top of your head.
I like that book, The Defense Never Rests. Oh, Ulysses.
Yeah. Ulysses.
There's another book James Joyce was called Dubliners. There's another book I can name you, 1948.
No, hold on.
There you go.
That-
Excuse me, 1984.
sorry.
Well, I don't understand why it says it, but it says the are disgusting.
What? Adam.
The knee. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Wait,
ha, ha.
Adam, spell that for me.
Yeah.
Wait, Precious was based on the
hell
novel.
did someone just...
That's so funny.
I guess I better start asking myself what am I smoking because
Precious, based on the novel Push
just
by
say that?
Sapphire.
Oh god. Adam, name me
5 blocks.
five nouns.
Oh,
Give me 5 nouns right now.
shoe, like an item,
Yeah.
a shoe, a glass,
All right.
wall,
Okay.
car,
All right.
bike.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
What are we in grade 5 here? Like, who
Let's play
cares?
Mad Libs. Can we play a Mad Libs?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
not a good time.
Can we play a Mad Libs? Can you bring up a blank Mad Libs? I'd love to do a
Can
Mad
someone
Lib.
tell me what that is?
A Mad Lib.
A Mad Lib is great. You'll give me a
You wanna
noun,
play
an
that?
adverb.
Now it's racist
yeah.
slurs only.
Yeah, do like a racist a Mad Lib. I'd love that if we could find
This
that.
bleep. This
But,
bleep. A bleep walked into a bleep.
In any case, I want to. There's a reason I brought this up earlier. I went to
All right.
speed dating over the weekend.
Okay. Sorry.
I
you went
met
to
some
speed dating.
wonderful,
woman.
beautiful women. Okay,
Sorry.
I asked Adam. Okay, because sometimes
Oh, man.
my friends have these speed dating events where the women outnumber the men. So
That's
is
awesome.
So there is they're lacking in men. So I get a call. Guido, do you want to come in? We need some seat
They
fillers.
call upon the
They call
pro.
upon me. So I go get a
professional.
free
A
lunch
man's man.
and I go on a date. So I said, perfect time for Adam to meet a nice lady.
Okay.
And
Was there a place that was doing this?
Adam declined my offer
To meet
to
a
go
nice
meet
lady.
a nice lady and go out on a date, have some Mexican food.
He thought you said an ice lady, and he was out cleaning ice all night last night. That's what he
Yeah.
thought.
You see, that's it. Adam
It's an ice
declined.
lady.
He said, my finances are too important to me. I must not attend this wonderful event full of beautiful single ladies with money. So anyway, did you make a lot
All
of
of them
money
divorced.
instead yesterday, Adam?
Wow. Okay, I'm not the vice president of IKEA, so you can figure the answer to that question out, right?
You
What the fuck does that
you
mean?
could.
I'm not the vice president.
I don't
of
make a lot
IKEA.
of money. You asking me, did I make a lot of money? No.
You could have said, "Oh, I'm not the district manager of Tim Hortons." It's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, but what's funny is that you also he's not the vice president of IKEA. But the only thing you have in
What
common
am
is
I?
you
The
both
fucking vice
have
president
an
of IKEA?
Allen- you both have an Allen key in your pocket.
Hmm.
Ah,
Should be called
I
an
wish I knew what an Allen key was.
Adam key.
An Adam key
Wow,
Adam,
to unlock your heart.
how many keys
it's a
did you?
dodecahedron.
That's right. That's what it is.
It's not a hex key. It's a dodecahedron.
Adam, would you? I was talking to a friend of mine about this earlier today. Would you be able to disappear, have no identity?
Mm.
Where'd he go?
Because a friend of mine, before he was 18, and because you get your driver's license, you get your shit, you get a credit card, and you get an address, you get something, and then they can find you.
Mhm.
But this buddy of mine went under the radar for a long time, and what I thought when he was telling me that story was how much Adam wishes
Mm.
that. Basically, if you know anybody on the dark web that's selling new identities, Adam would love one.
Well, I feel like you can just.
Adam needs a line of
Well,
credit.
these are Guido's words. I don't agree. What do I need that for?
You need a line of credit.
Yeah. I feel like you can just go like.
What
up-
is going disappearing having to do with a line of credit? I don't
He's willing.
understand.
He's willing to pay 74% interest.
No, because I'm saying you have a record, Adam. You're crossing the border. That's why I was just saying. We went into a deep.
I thought about it,
we
but
went
you know
we
what?
went down a deep dark hole of biometrics,
There's one-
and
there's
it's
one-
really impossible in this day and age to
Yeah.
not exist.
I was about to say it's very hard to take someone's identity and cross the border if that's where you're going.
Mm.
Put
Adam.
on a fake nose and mustache.
Ooh, yeah. Put a fake mustache on your
By the
face.
way, this morning on the morning show, Adam, before you rudely hung up on us, by the way,
What?
The signal didn't. The signal went bad.
we
the
were
signal.
looking at old pictures of you
satellites are
when you
down.
had a makeover. You looked good, dude. You had like a goatee. She trimmed your beard. You had
What?
Adam looked great. He had the.
I want to see this
He had
picture.
he had an Instagram.
Show me the picture.
Adam looked good. He
Yeah.
looked like he had his shit together.
You had a goatee?
You'll see. We did him the whole mate. We
yeah, a
went
small one.
and
A small goatee?
like his
It
wee
wasn't
wee.
a capital T.
Yeah.
It was a.
Was it- yeah,
But anyway, he looked like Heisenberg, bro.
Oh my god! I
Yeah,
can see
he looked
that.
great. And then it lasted about a week.
Aw,
Yeah.
it's an Adam tee.
I think it lasted a little bit longer than that.
A little. Hey, I saw an Iranian newscaster speaking on behalf of his country. This man, Confidence, was rocking the comb over.
Wow.
But young. He was a young guy with like the Robert Duvall, Larry David stuff that
Can
Adam's
you
got going
pull
on.
it up?
A lot of young people don't. No, I assumed he was going to bring up
don't
the,
know if that's-
but we had it this morning.
Anyways.
But yeah, and I don't want to do. You guys can go to the what was it called the pornographic conservative. That's the Instagram. That's Adam's Instagram. If you guys want to follow Adam,
It's
the pornographic conservative. and he looks great in it. And you'll see he looks like Heisenberg.
Do you want to do like another list of books?
Oh, how about we do
List of
our
books?
top 5.5 list?
You
my
said
friend.
something about the mad thing. What did you call it?
Oh, I don't know, but it's not like our producer is working for us, my friend. He's got stuff to do. We can't just at will be our genie
Anyways,
of
yeah.
just popping stuff up.
Yeah, I have a top.
Yeah,
What's the word that you used, Guido, that you wanted to do?
a Mad Lib.
Mad Lib.
Read number 7. It's a great book.
Yeah, that's a great book right there. That's a crazy book, man.
Yeah, it's about a whale. Herman Melville, famous book.
I read that book in high school 4 times.
Okay, so Don Quixote. This classic novel follows the adventures of a wetback who, driven mad by reading too many chivalric romances, decides to become a knight-errant and roam the world, righting wrongs under the name Don Quixote. Accompanied by his royal squire Sancho Panza, the Spix battle windmills they believe to be giant champions, the virtuous lady Dulcinea, who in reality is a simple peasant girl. Then they rape her. The book is richly layered critique of the popular literature of Cervantes' time and a profound exploration of reality and illusion, madness and sanity.
I want to see if that's
Colored Dick by Herman Melville.
Oh, that's good.
Adam censored it.
Okay, so the novel is a detailed narrative of a vengeful sea captain's obsessive quest to hunt down a black giant who stole his sperm and bit off his leg. The captain's relentless
shit.
pursuit, despite the warnings and concerns of his crew, leads them on a dangerous journey across the seas. The story is a complex exploration of good and evil, obsession, and the nature of reality, filled with rich descriptions of whaling in the sea.
Yeah.
a black
You
giant.
learn something every day here.
A black giant who stole his sperm and bit
What's
off
it
his
called
leg.
again? It's a color dick?
Colored Dick.
Colored dick.
That's right. Very colorful
All right.
penis.
It's a cool penis couleur. That's
Hakuna
right.
Matata. I like that.
And after being on sea for
Actually,
quite a while,
coloré
it's
would
a
be
spotted
the
dick.
right word.
Oh yeah.
I like what you were doing. What were you doing? The
Spotted.
Odyssey, Jamaican
Oh
Odyssey.
yeah.
The Jamaican Odyssey.
Because Mano, can I say that? Mano likes
Well, Mano likes, like myself. I'm also a fan of the dark skin.
I like
Mano loves
black.
ladies. He's like, from the islands. Yeah, the Greek islands, motherfucker.
Yeah, so we went down. It
So
was
they're like a Jamaican telling the story of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
In the
You know,
Italy-
me left my wife, back home. I was on the sea 7 years, Me hear this music, beautiful voices coming, my crash my ship now.
fucking great.
Blood Clot Troy.
Yeah, blood clot with that. Some cyclops, one-eyed motherfucker now coming down.
Lesbos,
The island Lesbos.
Poseidon. Oh, I fucking love it.
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking great. A mishmash, man.
I know.
Oh, that's great. That's almost like a Latino guy explaining like how the Terminator talks is exoskeleton or whatever. Like,
Oh, man.
I'm a cybernetic organism, but as a Latino.
Yeah.
Orale, Holmes, it's like a type of metal, his whole frame. Let's see, and that other guy, T-1000, man, that guy just like a liquid, like...
I love it. Every time he talks, it's like being with Bill Hader when you're with Nick. It's like, he's just,
Absolutely.
give me more, do more. Yeah.
I got a bunch of premises.
Just mix them together. It's fucking,
Yeah,
I'm willing,
dude.
let's go, just throw them at me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I've
I'll do
always
what I can.
wanted to hear. We got Latino, we got black. Do a corny white guy trying to do
he did. Sorry. Go ahead. He did native today. You're outside.
Oh,
Hurley.
do it.
You know Hurley's. Hurley's.
Yeah, do a native guy.
You're outside Hurley's having a cigarette.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Outside
All right.
Hurley's having a
All right,
cigarette
let's hear it.
on Crescent. You meet a native.
I came down from Colowit. I settled on Burke and Milton. I spend my weekends at the casino that was promised to me. An eagle landed on the top of a totem pole, said, "Take the white man's money." And then, and then you imagine, don't you, there's another muktuk around him, another native. And it's like, you think they're speaking to each other, you know, that's just the guy inhaled his cigarette butt because you guys fucking trash.
I got something stuck in my throat.
I got something stuck in my
That's
throat.
funny. I like that one.
I didn't expect Chief Topleaf to be here today.
I love it.
That's pretty good.
That was actually a guy that used to come to my elementary school, Chief Topleaf.
What was the thing you said about the because you do this with mimicking when you were saying rhythmic and melodic?
Yeah, if either you're
This guy's brain works in a different way.
when you're in music, it's either like you're very rhythmic or you're melodic,
Mm-hmm.
and very few people are rhythmic and melodic.
At
And
the same
I'm
time.
autistic, yeah.
Yeah, like I see when
feel it.
he does that native accent, I see the guy, man. I really see a guy named Flint. You know, like it's amazing.
Jamaican's the funniest.
Bro,
one.
I saw Jamaican Ulysses, bro.
do a Jamaican Godfather.
Jamaican Godfather.
How disrespectful you come upon me on my daughter's wedding now, asking me all these favors.
You like that one?
Me never trouble no man on a daughter wedding. You come to me like that, disrespecting me.
Look at his fucking face.
Oh my God.
Look at his fucking face.
Please, Godfather, me need the help. Just give me this one time. You come help me one time, Godfather.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to think of fucking Godfather quote.
That's pretty good. Do a
Take the gun, leave the cannoli. Take the
take the jerk chicken. Leave the
take the
Take the Aki, leave the
leave the
saltfish
gun.
now.
do a it was an abortion, Michael.
Oh no, that's not. Wait, what's the fucking famous? The
Godfather
no,
Part
no,
Two.
I want to do like fucking Goodfellas as fucking or the
Can you do
casino.
Goodfellas?
Joe Pesci
Hold on,
casino
Casino.
as a Jamaican guy.
You thinking me I was laying it? Me not laying it. No, me think you laying it. Me don't laying it. Give me that body now.
Fuck me.
Me don't understand. I don't think you understand what me do for a living. Like tomorrow morning, me come down to that rascal bank. If you don't have me money, me smash your face through the glass with.
Holy shit.
Just about the time you'll be coming out of your coma. Hopefully, I'll be coming out of jail. And you know what? Me do it again.
It's pretty good.
It's fucking great
What can you
because
do?
I'm fucking stupid.
'Cause I'm stupid like
Adam,
that.
can you do impressions?
Just the one. You remember that television show, The Simpsons?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Come again. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
That Indian actor.
Do a poop.
That Indian actor Hank Azaria.
That's pretty good. Can you Indian?
Sure, he can. He
Yeah, you can.
I will grow up to be pilot. I will sacrifice my life for India. And I will have Pakistan grape. Grape. You will be
What's
pilot.
a funny one? Do Indian Godfather.
sure.
Oh, Rajesh, why are you bringing me such disrespect like this? I knew it was you, Rajesh. Why did you redeem, Rajesh?
And it was you. You redeemed.
You redeemed.
It's also the selective quotes.
That's so fucking funny.
Selective quotes.
What you have that on? I love that. That's you just have that, dude. So, all right, let's
okay,
do it.
here, we're in the
Name
movies.
me 5 movies. Let's go. Okay.
Adam, are you gonna read them?
Forgot to give you back the keys.
Coming in at number 22.
22.
Silence of the Lambs.
All right.
You watched that movie?
Yeah, of course.
You a Jamaican Hannibal.
Me tell you, read every one of Marcus Aurelius. What is it to the man, you know? And you figure out who Buffalo Bob is, though.
Buffalo Bob. It's so.
Yes.
All right, so Adam, there's a list here.
Okay.
Fuck me,
Starting from
dude.
number 21 and
Yeah.
going
shit.
over. Number 21, It's a Wonderful Life.
All right.
Number 20, Seven.
Yeah. Good movies.
Number 19, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
All right. Cool.
Number 18, Interstellar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 17, Goodfellas. Very good movie.
Yeah.
Number 16, The Matrix. I just finished watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 15, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire
Yeah.
Strikes Back. Number 14, Interception.
All
Number
right.
13, Fight Club for Bags. I saw that too. Number 12, Forrest Gump. Number 11, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Number 10, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Black Women.
Adam.
Number 9, Pulp Fiction. Number 8, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Number 7, Schindler's List.
Do Jamaican Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Okay. After.
Number 6, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Number 5, 12 Angry Black Men, Monkey Season. That tells me absolutely nothing. Number 4, The Godfather Part 2. Number 3, The Dark Knight. Number 3, The Godfather First One, I guess. Number 1, The
my
Shawshank Redemption for
God.
Dumb Blacks.
What?
That's what it says.
Angry Black Men. If it was I would watch that.
12 Angry Black. I would actually watch that myself.
And this motherfucker tripping, yo.
Well,
This
wait.
motherfucker-
But who
that
would you
cracking.
cast?
That's cops.
I would cast Sherman Helmsley
Yes.
from
How
Moving On Up.
How do they
Do
gauge
the
what's the
East-
highest and the lowest standing? I don't understand.
They should
Based on their homosexuality.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not action or
The
it's a
Shawshank
bit of
Redemption,
everything.
it was actually a fucking fantastic.
I would
It's on my
watch-
rotation. I
would
go
watch-
back to it from time to time.
12 Angry Black Men sounds like
Andy
a
never did this. What was it?
no-brainer movie.
The sisters never left Andy alone.
The sisters never left Andy alone.
I'd like to tell you that the sisters left Andy alone.
But we can't say that for certain.
Fuck, it's good.
Maybe it's. You know what I don't like about Morgan Freeman?
I want some
This
great
guy
tomatoes.
is known for his
Intellectuals.
voice,
Ow. Yeah.
and he had dental surgery, which has now changed the sound of his dentures.
down now.
Really?
You actually hear this man narrates for a living, and I, as a lisper myself,
I've actually listened to the audio Bible.
hearing. You actually hear the difference in Morgan Freeman the way he speaks now to
It's like
before.
that.
But
What causes a lisp, Guido?
he's wearing dentures. He's old, so his
With you
teeth.
too.
Huh?
And you as well.
Yeah, because my front teeth are a little longer than they
Those
should
aren't
be.
dentures.
You can give a gum job, can't you?
No, I'd rather the other.
Did you
job.
see a movie called Lucy, by the way, Guido?
Is it about a girl named Scarlett Johansson that you have a secret crush on that you blasted one off to today?
No.
Oh,
But
Matsumi
Morgan
Takahashi's
Freeman
going to
plays
be
in it.
jealous.
Yeah. Because today you hung out, you had cheese, you rubbed one out to Scarlett Johansson.
Actually, he rubbed the
Look
cheese
at
on his
you.
cock.
Well,
Look at you, Adam. And I tried to bring you to the speed dating. You would have been a hit.
you didn't want to cheat on Scarlett Johansson.
Is she Jewish? Hey, so what's happening? Is this Epstein thing? And because they didn't want the whole, because they're saying the reason they're bombing Iran is a distraction. Is that true?
It's because the full blood moon is coming on the third day of the third month, and it's
That's right.
speaking at 3:33 in the morning. And Purim is a celebration of the destruction of ancient Persia. They wanted to coincide it just as they did as the first Iraq War, actually second Iraq War.
Is that really in the what's going on
They
in the
did
rabbit
invade
hole?
in March 2003.
It was Purim. It was the start of Purim. They invaded
No
in
shit.
Iraq.
You
and,
know, to quote Shakespeare, a soothsayer told Seer, "Beware the Ides of March,"
That's right.
the Ides of March.
and must be careful. Shit always happens in March. You know why? It's because it's Annie Nahabedian's birthday. The Zanku chicken,
it's because Black
the
History-
Palestinian chicken girl.
What?
Her birthday is March 16th.
Who's the Palestinian chicken girl?
Annie Nahabedian.
I don't know that. Who is that?
Well, the
She's
Maybe.
actress Anne Bedian that I'm giving 4 shout-outs to. She's got
who's
giant cannons, and she played the Palestinian chicken girl that banged Larry David.
Her?
Yeah, that's
it's her
what-
birthday.
Oh.
She was my roommate.
Really?
Yeah. She's from this neighborhood.
Did you bang her?
No, but I've seen her boobies. You could actually, she's on Mr. Skin. You could see her because she was in another movie with a, anyway.
You're
Yeah.
roommates with.
She's in I wonder if she still lives there. 1230, well, anyway, in LA, in Hollywood.
Yeah, what
I
a
was about to
fucking
give you her address like an idiot.
Palestinian chicken girl.
We,
Yeah.
we know it's 12:30, so let's look at all the 12:30s in LA.
You psycho.
They call
What
me
a
the
psycho.
Palestinian chicken
yeah, there's
man.
only about 1,000 streets.
Yeah, she was writing Larry, fuck me like you fuck my people.
watched
She got
that,
to say
yeah.
that
Yeah, I
line.
remember that.
Fucking
Imagine
Annie.
you want to be an actress in Hollywood.
Anyway, she's another bridge I burned as an alcoholic.
let's hear it. What?
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. You know when you just say horrible things to people when you're drunk.
Not really. No.
Didn't I tell
That's
you
never
your
happened
girlfriend
before.
that you were like an asshole or something while I was drunk?
You were drunk and you just called me. This
see it?
guy's a retard.
That's not nice of me. I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
not drunk, and
You call me a
I
retard.
think you're- well, no. See, I could tell you a retard now, but it's the intention behind. because when you're drinking,
Was the
it
intent-
comes across. The intent was always good.
Was the intent evil? You
Never.
call me a retard?
It never is. But when you're drunk, the perception comes across differently. In my head, I'm doing da 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 da. But what you're hearing is blah.
I knew the intent, but
Right?
but,
That's it.
but
That's alcoholism
yeah.
for you. In my head,
Yeah.
I'm being charming.
I didn't mind.
Meanwhile, I'm not.
I didn't mind. I knew the intent, but it was still.
Yeah,
like,
but it was that's
these guys are retards.
well, no,
again.
that is alcoholism. Thank you. I've done a lot of that.
The more you know.
Yeah.
right.
Bam, 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 bam.
My God.
Yes. Yes. Oh, you have songs. Of course, it is
By
Bohemian
Queen.
Rhapsody.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Adam,
All right, Adam.
name me
All right, Adam.
name me 5 songs.
Okay, Adam, go for it.
Okay, I'll start with 10.
How about number 3?
Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix? Yes, I know it.
Okay.
Blinding Lights by The Weeknd? Yes, I know it.
Okay.
Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry? I know it. Smells Like Teen, It Was Misspelled. Spirit by Nirvana? I know it. I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones? I know it. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye? I know it. Respect by Aretha Franklin? I know it.
I
says-
I don't know the version. I know the standard Imagine version.
well,
No, but that's actually the unedited version. This is the original that they
Every
did.
time I see you falling, I get down on my knees and pray. I'm waiting for the
Okay.
final moment.
I have to show you
Yes.
guys something.
Like
Is
Rolling
this-
Stone
is
by
it-
Bob Dylan. I know that
Yes,
song.
go ahead,
Bohemian
George.
Rhapsody.
I think
know them.
in an earlier
Mostly.
podcast, I was trying to find the French-Canadian cover of Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix.
Yes.
And I found it. It's called Vapor Mauve. I'm not even kidding. Listen to this.
That's great.
It's hold on.
Vapor Mauve.
Purple
Yeah.
Haze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Bang, you
Yeah.
set it, mauve.
I want to hear him.
It's just in French. Hold on. Give it a second.
All right.
This shit goes hard.
Can't play too much.
Yeah. Hold on.
When the lyrics come in.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Yeah. It's so easy though now, like
Yeah.
because I ask AI
Yeah.
to do it. It's so, and I love it, and I don't at the same time.
My friend showed me an album the other
Because-
day. He's like, it's such a great album.
And it
turned
doesn't
out to be-
exist.
no, the whole album was AI.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There's people that have
Yeah, I caught it
accounts.
once, yeah.
There's people that have. There's a really respected musician named Rick Beato.
Mm-hmm.
You watch this guy doing the guitar stuff, and he goes through these accounts of people that have Spotify accounts and followers, and these people do not exist. And they even make AI videos of them singing, and they do not. It's all fake. And he calls them out. He's like a true musician. Like he doesn't like. He's against that, obviously.
It's a saturation to make as much money as possible.
It's fascinating, though. It's gonna burst because now we're all like playing with it. Yee! But eventually, people are gonna get sick of it, and then there's gonna be underground dwellers. We're gonna become those people against the AI.
We're all. I'm AI right now.
Underground sewer people.
Yeah.
We're gonna become those in the future, like the
Chums.
Demolition Man.
That's why George was in the metro. He was actually entering the sewer.
I was. Yeah. I was going back home in my sewer house, and I saw this fucking asshole throw crusts.
And then he picked
That's
up the crust
crazy.
and brought them back into the fucking sewer
To
huts.
feed my babies. Yeah. To feed my baby crusties.
You know, I told my old boss, Mr. Rosenberg, Hasidic Jew. I told him one
but
time.
you know he's. You don't have to say that part.
No, but he was Hasidic Jew. He was like ultra orthodox. So I look at him and said, "Hey, Mr.
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg, you know that there's certain people out there that think that you're a reptile, and the reason your women shave their heads is to feed their little reptile babies." And he goes, "What kind of this is?" He couldn't understand
Yeah.
what I was telling him. I said, "They think you're a reptile. You are a reptile." He goes, "But how am I a reptile? I don't understand. How is it? I'm going to be a reptile and a human. You can be both." I said, "Exactly. So it must be you're a reptile."
You know what? They're a very interesting bunch. The Hasidics.
The go-to Jew is like, it's a giant baby.
Dude, only
Yeah,
on an
very,
airplane
very
will you
erotic.
see on an airplane Hasidic Jews holding a baby that looked like it was born that day.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. They
like,
don't care.
Like it was born that day on a plane.
What do you
He
mean?
still has his foreskin for
Yeah.
protection.
No. Like I'm not kidding. Only Hasidic Jews will travel through an airport with a baby that looks hours old, bro. I'm not kidding.
Why?
I don't know. They just do that. I've noticed. How often do you really see newborn babies? It's always with
After
Hasidics.
you have 14, 15, what is it? Okay, throw them in the luggage. Put them in the overhead.
greatest Hasidic Jewish place in the world is, B&H. B&H Camera and Equipment.
B&H?
It's the most wonderful store.
Wait.
And it's as big as it's the biggest electronics equipment like this stuff that we're using right now in
Where
New
is
York. In New York, right next to Penn Station in New York City.
B&H.
Pantelis knows what I'm talking about. It's the best, and it's run
Because of Jews?
by the most Hasidic Jews I've ever seen assembled in one room.
Why is that?
They own the store and they run the store and they
They own
use a
Hollywood.
conveyor belt. You know Mr. Dress Up? You remember him? You know, he used to have that little train, or Mr. Rogers. Who had the little train?
Pee-wee Herman?
The little
Mr.
train
Rogers.
had
Rogers?
the train.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Won't you be my...
Anyway, that little train, it's like you go buy this iPad right
Mr.
here in front of me,
Rosenberg.
and Mr. Rosenberg sells it to you. He puts it in a basket and he puts it on a conveyor belt in the back of the store, and you see your equipment go
Really?
across the ceiling to the cash register. I've never seen anything
sounds
like
sick.
it. I'm telling you, that's Pantelis is not Mike today
It's
because
a-
we're using up all the mics, but he will corroborate my story.
It's a wonderful Jewish neighborhood.
B&H,
It's a wonderful Jewish
the
neighborhood.
greatest electronics store in the world, which is where the Zohan gets his joke.
Yeah, it's a
He
wonderful
wanted to be
Jewish
hand
neighborhood.
modeled.
Fuck. Did I tell you I felt the Anointed? I told a joke that usually doesn't work half the fucking time. I don't know why. And then there's one like Jew in the corner with the yarmulke like laughing hysterically because he
great.
got it. And he got me a shot after my set.
Oh,
And I'm
nice.
like, wow.
Good for you.
They get it.
What was the joke now?
I've never seen this. It's the weather app joke. You ever seen that one?
I
I said, I don't use dating apps. I use weather apps.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's foggy tomorrow. Perfect. You see that? You see that?
Okay. And
See that?
that's what
Yeah.
made him giggle?
Yeah, he got. Well, he loved it. He loved it, but that one, like, he laughed extra hard, and I'm like, wow, the guys are retarded. Wow, he
laughed
gets
extra
it.
hard.
He wasn't expecting you to have that one in the chamber.
No, no, not at all.
Adam is
Fuck,
drifting
man.
off. Where's Adam drifting?
I'm here. I'm awake. I'm just waiting until the right time I can talk.
Name me 5 continents.
Adam
North
said-
America, South America,
Edward
Europe, Asia, Africa. That was an easy one.
Name me.
Yeah.
You're gonna make Adam look at a fucking
Adam,
map of the
I'm
earth.
wondering if okay, I want to put out a 12-month charitable Adam calendar. Adam's calendar, like
I second that.
Oh,
where a photo shoot.
we Photoshop Adam's head on sexy bikini models.
No, we actually make him do it.
Yeah.
Put a bikini on.
He's very sexy.
All right, let's go.
Adam like George Costanza there on the
Oh,
on the
yes.
rug.
Yes.
Adam in a nice suit, like James
With a glass
Bond.
of scotch.
Yeah, like a James Bond
Holding
shot.
a big black cock at his head.
The
That's right.
the Godfather one in the tux. You know, all the different. Adam as a cowboy would be October. November would be
Adam riding a cowboy.
Adam on a horse. June.
Did you hear that? Actually, the writing of speaking of writing, very off topic, has nothing to do with Adam, but it has something to do with Muhammad.
What happened with Muhammad?
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
The original
Okay,
Momo, the guy
All
from the
right.
desert.
okay,
Momo.
the original guy.
Yeah. So he, this is in the Hadith, and one of his companions said that he followed him out into the
Oh, I think I know this one.
into the desert,
I know this one. Yeah.
and
I know.
Muhammad drew a line in the sand, and he says, "If you cross this line in the sand, you will be thrashed and you'll be killed." So he stood there and waited for Muhammad, and 30 black men,
Mm-hmm.
large African black men, rode Muhammad the entire night until morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that. So the moral of the story is.
Muhammad was in a gangbang with a bunch of black guys.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard.
And what part of that? So if you make a line into the sand.
I'm sure Pantelis can find the
I'm
verse.
so
in
if
the-
you
in
make
the
a
Hadith.
line, so he's saying, do not cross this line, but I'm going to cross that line, but you don't cross that line.
Yeah, if you find the actual Hadith, I'll read it as a Jamaican person.
I saw that earlier this week. You know, like, what does it mean? Like if they fucked him or they piggybacked
Wait.
him.
Oh no,
It's weird.
They rattled him.
Oh yeah, I was telling Pantelis that, like, I don't know why the Ottomans went extra retard hard on the Greeks, because it's like when you read shit that the Ottomans did to the Greeks, it's like They took all the boys and men of the village, and they
Janissaries.
it just chopped all their heads off and made them suck each other's dicks with their headless, like real like circus freak show of
Yeah.
a fucking.
It comes from Muhammad.
That's crazy.
Didn't they
That's
bomb
wild.
Turkey or something?
Full circle.
Oh, all right.
I think Israel wants to bomb Turkey next, but
Yeah.
they can't because it's a NATO country. You can't do that.
You know what? Just to quickly go back to that for a
I've
second.
got the conspiracies.
We'll get there because
Yeah.
I was watching the ABC feed, and
Adam,
they
name me
said
5
that
letters.
Oh, stop. I got a good trivia question. If anybody in this room knows it, that you guys are good. Where were the Calgary Flames before they moved?
Oh shit.
Good for you.
Oh shit.
hey, Atlantis.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
It's a
right.
city under the water.
And
So,
they moved to Calgary and they got a lisp.
They show allegedly. Why did they say allegedly that these schools were bombed? Because schools were bombed. Children did die, and they said allegedly.
Well,
I
it's
didn't
to
like.
protect themselves.
Yeah, because they have to. Because they show that Americans are saving the day rather than actually killing. But there's casualties, bro. Innocent people died. I'm just saying.
Well, you're Iranian, you get shot by your own government, and America and Israel bombs
You know,
you.
the whole
Yeah, I
thing
mean,
when
that's it.
people say, sorry.
I don't know. It's not. I don't know. People are dying. It just sucks.
Bomb.
You know when people say, "Oh, the innocent people." Okay, yes, I
Casualties,
agree.
right?
I agree. The casualties and innocent people, but all those innocent people who died,
Mhm.
okay, maybe they had an unpaid debt to their cousins. Maybe
Mhm.
they had,
It goes
they
back
cheated,
thousands
They
of-
cheated on their wives.
Thousands of years.
Were they really that innocent?
Hmm. That's good.
Just
They could have been intellectuals, podcast fans.
Yeah, there you go.
Always
Oh,
my
potential.
You had a nice issue at the checkout counter at the checkout at
my
the
goodness.
Where?
supermarket.
What
At
happened?
Maxi, this third world fucking hellhole that Maxi is in Park X, bro. What a fucking
Yeah.
shit.
The one on the corner of Jean-Talon Park?
Third world,
Yeah.
fucking Mogadishu hellhole. That's what
Yeah,
this place
yeah.
is.
He was. Someone was very. You wouldn't understand the how.
So there's like a middle-aged Maghreb. I'm in line waiting.
Okay.
Very important part of the story. I always go with a friend of mine. We get the double big carriage. Bottom part of the carriage is his. Top part of the carriage is mine. He goes first into the line. I go second.
Yeah.
Now this Maghreb is stuck to me. He's touching me like an Indian in a fucking metro or something.
Okay.
So I don't say anything. I said, you know what? I'm going to start a fight. Let me just go through the line. I'm having a bad day. This place is jam-packed. Third world.
Okay.
Now I start putting my things onto the conveyor belt, and he reaches over and takes the little stick and puts it on the conveyor belt. I just started putting my things on. So I take the stick, I put it back on the side. I said, hey, sorry, pardon. I'm not finished yet.
Mm-hmm.
If you could just wait. He looks at me and goes, no, it doesn't bother anybody. So he takes it and puts it back on the conveyor belt.
He's interrupting. He's interrupting his groceries just to put his item on the conveyor belt for no reason.
So now the
Why?
conveyor belt is rolling with the separator, and I'm putting my groceries in
He's
between.
not
I'm
done.
separating my own groceries.
he's not done.
I'm not done. So the
The
guy's
guy's-
putting the stick.
Why did he fucking
He's
do
using
that?
his conveyor belt for no reason.
So he goes, oh, ça dérange pas, mon frère, ça dérange pas.
What does that mean?
It
It's
doesn't
not
matter.
bothering
bother me.
nobody.
It doesn't bother anybody. So I take the stick and I put it back. I'm like, "Je suis pas fini. I'm not finished yet. So he takes it, puts it back. So I take it, I look at the stick, and I throw it down one of the aisles of the grocery store behind him. And I continue to put my stuff. And he goes, Madame, il a jeté le bâton. He threw the stick. And then I said some expletives. I said, listen here, you dumb fucking Arab. You came from the desert selling pistachios on fucking camels over here. You don't even know how to use a conveyor belt.
He said that?
Verbatim. And I kept on repeating
okay.
it. I kept on repeating, you dumb fucking Arab.
It
You
was
dumb
really
fucking Arab."
interesting.
Oh my
It
God.
could have been
Yeah.
a Curb Your Enthusiasm moment, just of him really
my
explaining to the
God.
guy like a child that he was interrupting the flow of his business transaction with the store.
And the camel pistachio is exactly
yeah,
that.
but it's the fact that he didn't understand that you just don't do this. Why are you interrupting somebody's purchasing?
He told me I must be a racist. And I told him, well, if your math is that I'm a racist, it means your mother's a whore. And he looked at me.
You can't say that.
He looked at me with a face that just changed. He goes, "What did you say?" I said, "Well, if I'm a racist, your mother's a whore,
Yeah.
and you're a dumb, you're a dumb desert dweller."
Oh my God.
No,
Yeah.
but it was the okay. That's
Still-
it. It's the
still-
fact that you brought it to the level of
Still the most
I'm an escalator.
Yeah.
progressive
Yeah.
Greek man on the planet.
Yeah,
Still, that being said,
he was still very
the
progressive.
still the most progressive Greek man.
I would agree.
I don't understand what like.
No, but
The shit
what
that-
is he picturing in his head? How is he computing that you can interrupt someone's supermarket conveyor belt?
So, but like, I don't get like how the fuck is it like? It's not. These aren't. Is it,
He said, "Okay,
this
you're half done. Half of your groceries are out of the cart,
This isn't a.
and now I'm going to interrupt this to
Yeah.
put my pineapple on the conveyor belt."
It's not like fuck, like.
Why would? Where is his logic?
He had a pack of no-name hot dog buns and a box of tea.
Halal hot
Of
dogs.
course he did.
Halal
No, they were
dogs.
just
No,
the
no,
buns.
just the buns.
Just the buns.
Just the buns. It was
Oh.
Ramadan, so he wanted to look at them until 8.
Oh no!
He
But
wanted to look at them.
it's not hard to follow fucking customs. Like it's not how big of a culture shock is he having?
Bro,
No,
that
that's
guy's
what I
probably been here
mean.
for 30 years.
Like
You know,
that didn't
yeah.
make sense. He just wanted to be a dick and interrupt
He
your
looked
shit.
like he hangs out in Little Italy at what is it, Sportivo there at
Sportivo, the other one. The one.
Damn,
Sportivo.
Cappuccino.
man, that's crazy.
You're right. Sportivo is the.
Fuck, I would never. in
Anyway,
public,
Adam. So Adam, are you?
anything.
What's the over under?
Did you shop at Maxi, Adam?
Pardon?
Did you shop at Maxi? Were you the hot dog?
I've been there. I've shot there before. Yeah.
You shot there
You
before.
know what?
Shopped.
Maxi
there.
is a third world.
Adam has a friend.
Depends which one.
No,
It's
Adam,
Haiti.
you said you have a friend from Ivory Coast there.
It's the Haiti of grocery stores.
You said
You're
once
not
I was
wrong.
at
Oh,
Maxi.
it's just a guy that I know. Yeah,
See?
well, that's probably go not Maxi. Same thing.
Okay,
same
so
owners.
when I went into there, oh, you know the owners, huh?
Provigo
the
has,
Companies have the same
So
owners.
Blah,
you know
blah.
the owners. So because I
Probably
walked
go
in, I walked into
Pharma
Maxi with
I-
Adam to shop, and Adam interrupted our conversation and said, "That
That's
guy's
the guy
from the Ivory Coast."
Yeah, a really tall guy. Just because I go there, but that's not probably.
you
That's
both
not,
you both love pointing third worlders.
Yeah.
Hey, but
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll even go out of my way and tell you why I know this. When I hear a person, I can generally tell an African accent, especially the French-speaking ones.
Okay, do one right now. He'll guess. Adam will guess where it's from.
eh.
You have to say more than that.
Eh, tu connais que moi, je viens de l'Afrique. Je viens de le centre de l'Afrique. Je viens ici pour travailler ici. Je viens de l'Afrique. What's the guy's name? I'll give you a hint with his name. His name's Mamadou.
Senegal.
Oh.
Senegal.
Live updates. U.S. Embassy in Riyadh struck by drones. 6 U.S. service members killed since start of war.
Wow. Go ahead, Adam.
Do I keep going?
Yeah. Read the
Iran's
news.
top national security officer, Ali Larijani, vowed we will not negotiate with the United States as the conflict intensified after the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was killed. Reports journalist Nick Earleave.
All right, go ahead. What we know.
Iran war intensifies. The United States and Israel hit thousands of targets inside Iran, continuing their joint campaign after they killed its supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, a sand dweller despised by most of the world. Iran's
you
Red
can't laugh during the
Crescent
news.
said more than 550 people were killed in the strikes.
Very insensitive.
I think Tehran has an extra E, but anyway. Tehran hits back. Iran escalated attacks on Israel and targets across the Middle East with 6 U.S. service members killed. Kuwait mistakenly downed 3 U.S. fighter jets. New Iranian leader Aye Yizan Cheeks and 11 people were killed in Israel, officials said. Deaths were reported in the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Bahrain.
His name is Aye Gizon Cheeks.
Oh, I've never heard that guy in my entire life. What is this, a spelling bee? I don't know how to...
Go, Adam. Come on.
Oh, yeah, conflict spreads. Iran-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon fired missiles at Israel, which responded with its own strikes. Dozens of people were killed, including 15 undocumented spooks, according to Lebanese authorities. War won't be endless. President Donald Trump says the U.S. operation is expected to last 4 to 5 weeks, but could go far longer. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said today that the war in Iran will not be endless and that the U.S. goal is not regime change. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said today that Trump won't rule out anything, including using ground forces. Tehran says no talks. Iran's top national security official.
You got to vary up, down,
Valleys
up,
and
down.
peaks. Valleys and peaks.
Valleys
You're
and
right.
peaks. Correct.
For the last month, I've heard about pedophiles and brown people killing each other. But right now, my mind is like, why the fuck did he okay, here's your groceries, right? Why is
Because he's a dumb fucking Arab. That's why.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No. Wait, what the fuck?
Exactly.
What the,
Exactly.
Dude, that's got me fucked
And
up.
he looked
why.
at me and said, "It doesn't bother anyone." I'm like, "It's
got
obviously
me-
bothering me."
Yeah,
That's
it
got me
makes no
fucked.
sense.
But if it's upsetting you, why agitate you further?
But that's why he was
It's
just a
got me fucked
cagagats.
up.
That's a cagagats.
What is that?
A
That's
guy
got
that
me
makes
fucked
your
up.
dick shit.
What
It's called the cagagats.
I had jizz on cheeks.
I had jizz on cheeks, Adam, huh?
had-
In Ivory
Ow.
Coast. So, well, wait. So you were you did Senegal before? Hey,
Was if you're in Africa.
You
You know, I don't like the pimp. I don't like the pimp. In my whole village, always the pimp coming and take my sister. I go get the sister back from the pimp. Where am I from?
Nigeria.
where's that?
I'm pretty good at Africa Central. You remember there was a guy once walking down your street? There was a guy, a black guy
I
and his
could literally
girlfriend.
say anything. He does.
From
Once upon a time, there was a black guy on my street. Apparently,
No, I once asked him. I said, "You're not
Where'd
from
you live, on
Africa, are you?"
Walkway?
He said, "Yes." How about? I said, "Nigeria." Yes. You don't remember, but
do
Why can't it be specific area?
General Motors, not specific motors.
Yeah, that's a legendary.
What? Let me do the top 5.5 conspiracy.
Yes.
Before
Hey,
you-
Adam,
before you
it's
introduce
time
it-
for our top 5.5. Adam, are you ready?
Let's do it.
yes.
Because there's conspiracies that there's
Humpsy
all this
Ubo.
stuff going on in the world.
Top 5. Get ready.
What's the conspiracy
Top
regarding?
5.5 conspiracies?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Top number 5.
Number 5.
Adam is fucking with us, and he's not retarded.
Oh man. Now that's one I could get behind.
That's great.
I'm just pretending he's retarded. He's not
I
actually
think Adam
retarded.
has, let's just say, Adam
Drink your fluoride water, Adam.
embellishes. Not embellish, but he
Yeah.
Could you
okay.
read those like Alex Jones?
Yeah.
he knows what
Yes.
he's doing. All right. Yeah, okay.
I have to get to
So,
Alex Jones.
yeah, number 5. Okay, we agree on that. Adam's full of shit.
Retard. Patriot. Guido. Guido is gay, and those are all trans men from Mexico that he shows us.
All right. Yeah.
You're basically gay, and it's all a trans.
George, you know how I knew I wasn't gay?
How?
Pantelis knows this. I was blowing a guy and I thought to myself, this is so gay.
That's very good. All right. All right. Number 3. October 7th, inside job by the Israelis, like Pearl Harbor.
And we all know October 7th was an inside job.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You just
did it-
go ask Joe Rogan about it.
They killed their own people to start this whole war, and they knew that Hamas was going to attack them, so they let
Yeah,
them
Yeah,
start
people
doing
have
it.
been passing those around.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
let people in flying buggies
Yeah.
come over, dune buggies.
Yeah.
It's like Napoleon Dynamite's grandmother with a fucking parachute came over.
You know what? Nick, truth be told, is a bit of an aficionado
Yeah.
in the world of what do you call it?
Retardation.
Truth?
Yeah. Oh no.
In the world of
you'll never find someone more of a conspiracy theorist than
Yeah,
me.
he knows his stuff.
And,
if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, this guy could talk for a long time.
Yep.
But
Number 2?
I'm just too scared of it. If you want my answer before you go to number 2, I don't want to know. I got
Okay.
my own
All
problems.
right. Number 2.
All right.
Peter Bowen is white.
I heard that before too. You're not the first person to tell
Peter
me
Bowen
that.
is white.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
I think that's a mask, like Jim
Yeah.
Carrey. Peter Bowen's
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, Peter. What did Peter Bowen do with his face? He made it black.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He made his face black.
Peter Bowen's white. Number 1.
He's always around the airport being sneaky.
Yeah. You think they let him work at the airport being black? I don't think so. He's white. It's a cover up. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, Peter's full of shit.
Peter Bowen's white. Number 1.
Mhm.
Jews.
Of
Mr.
course.
Rosenberg's a reptile.
Yeah, it's anything, any thoughts you have, Jews.
Well,
it's all Jews.
the Jews are the chosen people.
Number 1, Jews.
You know, I got to be the first person to tell you again. We've all heard this that there is such a thing that you could be Jewish and not an Israelite.
Those
Yeah.
are the black Hebrew Israelites.
Stinks!
And the half.
And the half?
I was the guy at Maxi.
Ah! Intellectuals out!